Okay. I did also, so I was just refreshing from the last time we were together, November
Yes.
2nd. This was on my needles and it's now done, and it was definitely in the palette, you know, the summer palette.
Yeah.
And it's a SoHo square and it's Chalet Chic blush. I don't remember. I'll link in the show notes, but just to show, yeah.
So good.
Yeah. So, you know, 3 accessories. This, and this were knit between there and a sweater. Okay, what do you have on?
I have now the Inclinations cowl on, the one that I was wearing before. I just finished this week, and I did not aggressively block it. I noticed on me some of Andrea's cowls get a little droopy, so I just lightly blocked it. I actually spritzed it with water. I don't know why I'm talking a lot about blocking today, but I think it's because that's something that I've noticed really impacts my knitting. When I'm knitting things. So yeah, so I know that I like something, especially for winter, that's just a little closer to my neck. And being a romantic, I think my clothing personality is natural romantic. So the drapiness though, I think is good still. But for practicality and being warm, I like it a little cozy.
And I'm playing with the theory of these earrings, like they're not expressed in the SoHo square, right? They're not in it.
Oh, sure.
But I like, look at how that silver, I'm just gonna say, pops in there, and like just kind of like
Stop the tape. Look at how this silver.
I know the silver does. Oh, I purchased a piece I wanted to show you.
Oh, that pearl necklace.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you. I'll show all of you. But it really, I think, looks better than gold. What? Can I hold up one of your gold earrings just to prove?
Yeah, let's switch. We'll swap.
Okay. Do you mind if I put it on?
No,
I'm totally, my ears are healthy.
Mine are too.
Oh, I hate that on you.
Yeah, no.
Okay. I mean, I still like your earring. I'm just gonna say. But
It's fun.
But these
also
colors.
It would be the 80-20 rule, you know? Like it is just a tiny bit of a different color. Versus on me, I still don't like it though.
But I actually thought that the silver really popped here.
Yes.
It really popped. Right?
Yes. I agree.
And here's the piece I bought. So one of the things I feel like is close to silver are pearls. What do you, I'm waiting for you to go.
I feel?
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
well,
do you
there
agree
are
or
different
disagree?
color pearls.
Okay. Well, this is the
seasons.
piece.
But in general, yeah, that's
Okay.
right.
It's
What,
like,
is that a little Saturn?
it's a little,
Oh, it's the one, yeah. Oh.
I mean, it's not gonna look good.
Again, very dramatic.
You're right.
I'm noticing a theme here. I keep thinking you're like natural classic or something.
But like, I'm not gonna wear it like this, obviously, but I love this. I saw it on a male ballet dancer, and he had worked up like a sweat, and he was wearing this necklace, and it was just like,
I want to see it because you're wearing your tie still, right?
Yes.
That would be pretty fabulous.
all right, we'll see. I think it might be at the
to
same
compete
place.
with,
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, I think I put this on with the blazer. Another thing about this blazer is there's going to be, I'm so excited about this. I took footage of Mario the whole time he did the adjustments.
Oh,
so there'll be a whole video about how the adjustments are made, and I just have to spend some time editing that together. But I'm actually taking this in to have it shortened because I need it to hit right where the knot would hit for me. I don't want it to hit down there.
That's why I was envisioning it too.
Yeah, so I have to go stop.
So you can wear it under a collared and it be that.
Yeah. So tell us about your hats.
I just had a couple hats that I brought. So this one is the Stockholm hat, and we were saying how it's very similar to the Manhattan hat.
Yeah, completely similar.
But yeah, I knit it up in one of my colors, and I just I just love this. This is very springy, and this is me kind of, going outside of the rules of wearing one bright and two neutrals, but I'm comfortable with color. I love color, and I think it looks fabulous. So
Oh, I love it. So her Stockholm hat is very similar to the Manhattan hat. I think that's so interesting. I really have no idea how they're different, but whatever. Either
this
one works.
You can do a double brim, right?
You could, and I actually did knit mine very long, but it needed to be even longer, I think, if I wanted it to be where I wanted it to be. So
there's these little
but we both have that.
Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
see, I don't know if it's focused, but it's fun that we both just knit this hat. And what do you have? And what do you have on?
This is by Max the knitter.
Oh.
It's his Squaropolis shawl that I actually stopped making it as a shawl because I stole the yarn for something else.
Oh. So now it's just a little.
It's a little bandana,
I
which
love
actually
that. Perfect.
Right. I just finished
What a
it
great
how
idea.
he does in the pattern. And I used, this is the same exact, similar yarn as what I used in that other shawl, my Inclination shawl. It's the Shopple wool, the edition 3 in English Garden. So yes,
Very
I
nice.
like that.
And I just put on my original, whatever. It's the Saturday Shrugs birthday this month.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. And this was what it was launched with. I looked on Ravelry, and I think it has 19.5 thousand downloads or something like. Did I say that right? Yeah, I think that many.
Like almost 20,000 downloads.
I think so.
Wow.
Yeah, it's so happy
So many
birthday
hugs.
set. Yeah, hugs.
So many hugs.
And how fitting. I don't know if it's this particular one was because I loved this burgundy so much that's down here. It doesn't feel like, it feels a little autumny to me, but actually it feels a little like, to me, it kind of feels like that. Now I'm doing the fan exactly how I'm not supposed to.
No, you can use it that way. I think that people can get hung up on matching colors and can get overwhelmed.
Okay.
Sometimes, not everyone. You might not be like that, but I think in general, when we hold it up like this, we can get a better, broader picture. It's like when I'm doing color analysis, I'm not looking at the face like this. I'm standing back.
Like Mario Minetti in his mirror.
Yes.
Or it's actually not his last name, but I've turned it into his last name in my head. Well, I don't know. The point is, I still love it.
It harmonizes.
It harmonizes.
Yes.
This is what we're getting at.
Yes.
So the Saturday Shrugs birthday, turning shawls into bandanas.
Yes.
That's a great tip.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll just end with talking about what we have on our needles right now.
Oh, yes.
So what are you knitting?
I am knitting the Magnolia
beautiful.
Bloom sweater by Camilla Vid. And I was inspired by Jackie's version that you knit a couple years ago, I think. It was a little bit more oversized, so I did not swatch. And I'm holding, again, Drops Air Double. It's like my favorite yarn, just because it's so soft and I get really hot and don't want to have to always wear something underneath. But yeah, I'm very excited.
Look at that on you. Gorgeous.
Yeah, and it is, again, like one of my wow colors. This is called Geranium Pink.
Good idea.
And this one was kind of fun. Like, look at that. Ooh.
Really nice.
The two yarns that I'm using are different colors to get the color that I wanted. So I thought that was pretty cool.
That's a good idea.
This was a little bit cooler. Still, both of these colors would work. You see how this one's a little bit more muted though? So it leans a little closer to autumn. And then putting them together, I got a warmer pink with this being added to one that was just like maybe slightly on the cusp. But again, they both would have worked. I just knew that Geranium Pink was one of my wow colors, so why not mix
I love
them?
that.
Yeah.
Beautiful on you. That was a beautiful whip, and you said you had a little bit of kismet with the book that I had shared.
Yes, the creative
the Rick Rubin book. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I'll read it. So I got that book for Christmas, and it's been on my wish list for just a few months. But when Jackie posted the first podcast that was talking all about it, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm reading that right now, and I'm listening to the audiobook. And I agree with you. It is like water in your hands. Like it just kind of flows, but I feel like I'm gonna have to listen to it over and over again. So I'm glad I have the book as well.
Yes.
I've done that with a few other books as well. But
she's gonna bring us home with her quote from it.
Yeah.
I love that.
This one just stuck out. I had to stop. I had to rewind and write it down. The act of creation is an attempt to enter a mysterious realm, a longing to transcend. Art is our portal into an unseen world.
I love that.
Me too. I think it just, like you were saying before, speaks words to being creative, just like we have a hard time speaking words to colors, speaking words to sounds. I think speaking words to what it means to be creative is tricky. And it just feels like the click, like you're in the flow. When I hear that, it just resonated so big and makes me feel even more like excited and like there's more, I don't want to say divinity, like to
no,
knitting,
I love that.
To knitting and creating and making.
It's, I mean,
Being
it
creative.
doesn't have to be, but it can be
Sure.
a spiritual practice. And in a knitting podcast, it can, one of the things that I really want to address though, is that sometimes it feels like it's just a parade of things ticker taping past you, and you can experience that as I'm not enough, or you could experience that as, what does that have to do with X, Y, and Z suffering of the world, or difficulty that I'm going through, etc. And I think the whole journey is this journey toward ourselves and into seeing. And if you can bring compassion to yourself, you can bring it to anyone else that you encounter.
Absolutely, because we still matter.
Right.
No matter if the world is on fire, we still matter.
But why I love it is just this way of seeing, letting it be something that just awakens in us and pricks us and start to, like I said in the first podcast, we tune into these little noticings and let them accumulate. This is not what we're trying to accumulate. What we're trying to accumulate is our awareness, our seeing, our way of being in the world. So we're so glad you're here. We had one little housekeeping thing to share with you. There was this book. We were on Instagram for this giveaway. And maybe, I think we're going to give you a chance. We're going to give a chance to extend, and we'll include the folks that were on the Instagram giveaway, but we're going to extend it here in the comments below. So this book is called The Joy of Yarn, Your Stash Solution for Curating, Organizing, and Using Your Yarn with 10 Knitting Patterns. And we wanted to give this away to someone. We'll pull the comments from Instagram and then the comments below this video, and we'll give that away to someone. So if you're interested in entering for that book giveaway, put that in the comments below. We have show notes, so you'll be able to find Melissa's website, and you'll be able to find a link to the retreat. You'll be able to find a link to the Patreon.
Shop my earrings if you want.
Oh, that's true too. Oh, I put on a different pair.
Those are fabulous.
Yeah. But at any rate, use those resources.
Should they take anyone, or like how to enter? Just say hi.
Oh.
Say where they're from.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
No,
Or share a color that they're loving to wear, like the folks on Instagram. I know this is workshopping on the fly.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, a color that you're drawn to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. I love, like, Stephen West calls it a spirit color. You call it a wow color.
Yes.
I don't have a name for it yet, but I'm going to say that my current color that I'm obsessing about is any variation of this.
Oh, that smoked grape.
Yeah, smoked.
So pretty.
Which I never thought that would be where I was at, but that's where I'm at
It's
right
so good.
now.
And the camera, it doesn't give like justice to the depth of the color.
No.
Oh, there. When you oh yeah.
Oh yeah, now it
So
does.
good.
So that's Birdie Town and Country
It's
with
like a little purpley little
Black
brown.
Fig.
Oh,
from
so good.
That's the flat yarn Arbor. Anyways, so yeah, I love this color. What is your color right now that's just, you're really
I would say
enjoying?
this peach. I'm really jiving with the color.
I kind of
of
love
the year.
peach and purple together.
Yes.
Okay. Happy New Year.
Yes.
Tell us your color in the comments below. And thank you so much, Melissa, for coming on the podcast and just for this whole experience. I'm really loving it. Yay!
Oh, thank you so much, Jackie.
Okay. Bye, you guys.
This is gonna be very whatchamacallit. I haven't had one of those in a million years.
You want one of those?
Yep.
Okay.
And here's just a bit of that beautiful snowy day. So I'm just turning the camera so you can see how gorgeous it is. And I'm gonna head out and take my walk in this gorgeous snow. But I wanted you to get a glimpse of it because it's so pretty. To have that big fluffy snow and the light coming up in it is kind of heaven. All right, bye, take care. So one of the things I want to ask right from the start is that you subscribe to this channel. It really helps grow a new channel when there are not just views but subscribers. So there's a little button that you'd click down there and you like and subscribe. And I don't understand the nuances of YouTube, but I think that I would really appreciate. That little piece of data helps YouTube share the channel more widely. So if you watch and like and comment and want to see another episode, then please subscribe as well.